Let me show you on this video how to automatically send your PDFs to OneDrive. So follow me to my desktop right now. Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Jotform. On this video, I'm going to show you how to integrate Jotform with OneDrive so you can automatically send a PDF when the form submission is made or when you click a button on Jotform Tables to send it over to your OneDrive. So let's get started. This is my main workspace, and the first thing I need to do is select the form that I want to integrate with. In this case, I'm going to use this feedback form. So let's go ahead and edit the form, and this will take me to the Jotform form builder. Once I'm finished building my form, I'm going to start the integration. So let's go ahead and jump into settings. And in settings, I'm going to go into integrations, and I am going to search for OneDrive, and it's right here. So let's go ahead and select it. Next thing I need to do is integrate Jotform with OneDrive. If you've previously connected, you'll see it listed here. If you haven't, you'll have an option to integrate from scratch, like I'm going to show you right now. Now, if you are not logged into your OneDrive account, it will ask you to log in first to allow the access. Okay, so we are now integrated. Next thing we need to do is set up the integration. So let's go ahead and set the folder name. By default, it's going to be the form name. You might set this to something else in case it's not clear for you. Okay, so in this case, feedback, and I'm going to say PDF because that's what I want to send. Create a subfolder for each submission. Now that might be useful depending on your use case. And for example, this is going to be unique with the sub ID. I can hit a slash and also add the name to this. So let's go ahead and do that right now. And we also want to send the submission PDF to OneDrive. This is exactly what we want. So let's go ahead and select the PDF that we want to send over. Be aware that if you use the PDF editor, you'll have available several PDFs that you've created. Go ahead and select the PDF that you want to send over to OneDrive. Next option we have is upload fields to OneDrive. So if you have an upload field on your form and you also want to send that file over, go ahead and tick this on. Let's go ahead and save this integration. Let's go ahead and preview the form so we can test this out and send the PDF to OneDrive. Let's fill out the form with demo data. Here we go. I'm going to set test for the address, and I'm not going to upload a file for this purpose. Here we go. Let's go into OneDrive. And in OneDrive, we should see a brand new folder with a subfolder with the PDF. So let's go ahead and refresh this. And here it is, feedback PDF. Let's go ahead and open this up. Here's the subfolder with the sub ID and the name, just as I set it up. Let's go ahead and open this up, and we should see the PDF, and it's right here. Let's go ahead and open this up. And as you can see, when someone submits a form on the form that you've built, it's going to automatically send it over to OneDrive, which is going to make things super practical, and you'll have a secondary storage to send it over into your OneDrive. Be aware that you also have the PDFs available here on Jotform. Now let me go ahead and show you a different option to send your PDFs via a button on Jotform Tables. So let's go into the form builder. Let's go into Tables. And in Tables, for this particular form that we've built, we have the option to add a button to send over the PDF manually. So in this case, let's go ahead and add a brand new column here. Let's go ahead and jump into the button section, and I'm going to select send a file. So let's go ahead and select this. Let's hit next. And in next, I'm going to set the column name. So I'm going to set it to send. That's going to be the name on the header of this column. Now I need to add the integration. So in this case, I'm going to select OneDrive, and I'm going to select the account that I've already connected to. So let's go ahead and authenticate. Here we go. And I'm going to go quickly through the setup process. I'm going to set the folder name to feedback. It's fine. Subfolder, also fine. And I'm going to set the PDF that I want to send over. Let's go ahead and save this. Here we go. Let's create the column. And here we go. We now have a column with a button. Now I can manually send over files that I actually want to send over. So that means that it's different from an automatic form submission. With an automatic form submission, it's going to automatically send the PDFs every single time. In this case, I'm going to manually select what I want to send. For example, this is what I want to send. I just click on the button, and that is going to be sent over to my OneDrive. I just select the ones that I want to send and not every single one like the form integration. Okay, so here we go. Let's go ahead and test this out over here. Let's go back into our files. Here we go. Here it is. Let's go ahead and open this up. A subfolder for each one of the submissions that I've just made right now. Let's go ahead and open this up. And here we go. We have the PDF right here ready to go. So it's super easy and practical to send over your PDFs to OneDrive. So what are you waiting for? Sign up right now for Jotform, build your form, and integrate with OneDrive to send over those PDFs. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that little bell notification to get notified when new videos come out. And that's a wrap.